Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm a librarian here at Reed Memorial Library. In honor of International Gaming Week, Anne and I will be playing The Settlers of Catan. We're going to introduce the board to you and some of the gameplay. And because two of us are in the room, I am masking. And we're really excited today to share this fun game with you because you can check it out at the library. We have a new collection of board games and hope that you stay tuned and learn more. When you check out Catan from Reed Memorial Library, this is the bounty of what you're going to play with, have fun, and learn. So you have your board. You're going to have specific numbers to place on the board, and these are the resources. The resources match the tiles, which in turn have specific numbers when you play the beginning level. The whole point of Catan is to gather resources, to build settlements, to build into cities, to create roads, to buy development cards, to get up to 10 victory points. Are quick going to show you the setup for Catan. So when you start, each player gets 2 settlements and 2 roads. And what you want to do is balance out where you place your settlements on the board corresponding with the resources that you want to get. Your resource card will teach you what you need to build a road, a settlement, and a city. The resources include hay, lumber, ore, brick, and sheep. All right, so the oldest player goes first. So I'm going to place my settlement, and I'm also going to pay attention to the numbers. So those are really helpful in telling you which number is most likely to be rolled. So I've got an 8 here and a 9. So for lumber and hay, those are really great resources to have because lumber builds you roads and settlements, and 2 hay will help get you a city. So I'm going to go ahead and place my settlement there, and then I place my road wherever I want it. So this is not an ideal placement, and I'll tell you, just because 11 is not rolled that frequently, and I've kind of limited myself, but I thought, what the heck?
Give it a shot.
Exactly.
Okay. So do I place mine?
Yes.
Okay.
Brilliant choice. Ore is critical because you need 3 ore cards to build a city. Great, so now I'm going to play mine, and I'm kind of resource starved here, so I'm going to go ahead and place mine there. So I have a chance at ore, and hopefully I'll get some brick.
So as I'm placing them, I don't have to connect them. I can just put them where I think my best spot for resources are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
And it's kind of like Risk in that you can stay close to your other settlements, or you can branch out. It just depends, and sometimes it really depends on the amount of players as well. All right, so this is the absolute most important part of your game, and what you're going to really want to pay attention to and learn about when you strategize how you play, because this will determine whether you win or not. So it's really kind of fun to explore the different ways in which you can start setting up the board. And earlier we set up our board. We've taken the liberty of handing out the resource cards. So when you place your settlement, you get 1 card from each of the resource that you are around. So I've got sheep, 2 lumber, hay, ore, and a brick. And
I have a hay, a lumber, 2 bricks, and 2 ore.
2 ore is awesome because you're 1 away from getting a city already.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. And the number you roll is the resource that is chosen. So,
Okay.
yeah, so 4 and 4, which neither of us are on. So we don't get anything.
Okay. I have 5.
5, let's see. Ooh, you get a brick.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then one other thing is, what's this guy in the middle? Okay, so this is the robber. If you roll a 7, you can place him on a resource, and that blocks the player from getting any of that resource. So the
Okay.
robber turns out to be pretty critical in the game.
Okay.
It's also a good bargaining chip when you want to trade. So I'm going to do one more roll here, and I've got a 10. So it looks like there's 2 10s. So Anne gets a brick, and I get an ore. Cool, cool. Another tip, Anne is super kind and is showing her cards.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
However,
You didn't see anything.
yeah, you don't want to, because you can trade, and then you can keep it a little close. You can play your cards close to your chest, because I really would like an ore, because I'm close to getting a city already. However, if she wants a hay, which I also need for a city, we can sort of negotiate. So trading is a really interesting part, and that's the fun thing of playing with family and friends, because you cooperate, you negotiate. You can stall and, be as devious as you want as well, because your point is to expand and get victory points. So right now, this is something that I often do, is I'm going to take advantage of a development card, because they can give you victory points pretty quickly, and you need 10. So, all right, so sheep and hay and ore will give you a development card. So development cards are actually mixed up, and you can't see them. So you choose just whatever you get. So I happen to get chapel, which is a victory point. So all of these resources will give you a victory point, and there's a couple that are a little bit different. So when you check out the game, you're going to see it, and you're going to have so much fun. So that's my move, is to build my sort of development card chest.
Okay. So to get any development card, you need a sheep and
Yeah.
more. Oh, it's right here.
Good question.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where everybody gets a building cost resource card, and that tells you what you need to get your resources.
Perfect. Okay. So if I don't have all of those resource cards, what can I do?
You can trade. You can say,
Oh, so I can
"Hey."
just trade.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. What you need?
Let's see. I need a sheep.
Oh my goodness. I feel so bad. I just played my last sheep.
Your last sheep? Oh.
Yeah.
No. So if I can't trade.
If you can't trade, you can't play, you don't want to take a move, that's totally
Okay.
fine. You just
Sort of pass the turn.
pass the turn.
Okay.
Exactly. And the game can be really interesting. You can have a lot of trading, or you can just roll back
Okay.
and forth. So it just kind of depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. So if I can't trade, can I roll and get
Yes.
more resources? Okay.
So that's the first step, really, is rolling and then handing out the resources.
Okay.
Yep.
So I have a 9.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm on any.
No. Fortunately not.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, so there's lots of rolling that goes on, especially at the beginning of the game when you're building up your resources. But
That
look
makes
at this.
A 7.
Yes.
We
Okay.
have our robber in play.
Yeah, and so what I'm seeing is Anne has a lot of ore. So I'm going to be mean and place the robber on her resource that has the most likelihood of
Of turning up.
yes, exactly.
So does that
Sorry.
mean like for one turn I can't reap that, or I can't reap it until the robber moves?
You got it. You
Okay.
can. Yes. So until you roll 7, and then you can move the robber
Gotcha.
wherever you want.
Okay. He's
Mhm.
he's a rough guy.
He is, yeah.
Okay, so then is it my turn?
It is.
Yeah. So let's see. I can
You get a brick.
Because I rolled a 5.
Yeah. All right. 6. Okay, what do we got? There's, I believe, 2 6s. So Anne, you get a
Oh, I get a
hay, and then I get a brick. Cool.
Perfect.
All right. Well, this is also a technique. If you there are 2 special development cards. So one is the longest road.
Okay.
So if you build a road that is 5 pieces long, you get 2 victory points. And this is the largest army. So if you happen to have 3 knight cards, which is a development card, so you have to play a development card, build up those knights, then you get 2 victory points if you have 3.
Okay.
So that's another way of sort of building up your victory point tally so you can get to 10 and win.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's,
I don't know, it seems like a lot of fun.
it is a lot of fun. And it's free to check out here at Reed Memorial Library. All you need is a library card.
Yes, absolutely. And we have a ton of games that you are more than welcome to come in and check out. They are located on our 2nd floor. Hi, I'm Anne, an adult services librarian, and today I'm going to talk to you about a couple board games in our collection that are great and some outside of our collection that would be great to try. So first up, we have Love Letter. It's a family game that uses a little bit of deduction and strategy. It's super simple to play. The goal is to get your love letter into the hands of the princess while foiling the attempts of your other players. The second game is Hive. It's like medium difficulty to play. It's a strategy game and it's for 2 players. And you're playing as a beehive and you are trying to capture the queen bee of your opponent while protecting your own queen bee. And then third, we have Tsuro, and it is also pretty simple to play. It's a family game, and it uses like abstract strategy. You're creating a path, and you're trying to keep it away from the edge of the board, and you're trying to keep your token on the board as long as possible. It's like an artsy abstract game, and it's super simple and fun to play. Outside of our collection, my 2 recommendations for you are actually Ticket to Ride, which is a board game about railroads. It's simple and fun, and it's for the family. I think of it as Risk, but with trains. You're building railroads. You want to build the longest one that'll get you the most points. And then the other one is Small World. It's a fantasy game, and there are different factions, different types of fantasy creatures that you're playing as, and you're trying to secure area and land for your people because there's not enough land in this small world for everyone.
Thank you so much for watching today. Really appreciate it.
And please come see us on the 2nd floor of the library. Have a great day.
Take care.